Yo, 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 what it do, what it do, what it do. You dig? This is the real Rails Fargo, formerly known as Casey the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with that heat. Had to come through because I got hit with a couple videos real quick, Good supporter, hit me with a donation, you know. Rails Fargo, Casey, man, you need to touch bases on these, man, because there are a lot of transformers running around getting things off or trying to get things off on the uneducated young men out here that's, what I'm saying, that's naive and vulnerable, trying to looking to get their rocks off of things of that sort, and they're being actually manipulated and deceived, tricked out of their manhood. And this video here should be one that you should talk about. Okay, we can do that. Let me check basis, and we definitely need to talk about this, fellas, because it's needed. But before we do that, fellas, before we do that, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And share these videos like you're supposed to. That's a good game. That's what we do, right? Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. That's railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Join me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha. That never changed, fellas. I can't change it. They won't let you change the name over there. So KC the Red Pill Alpha on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Get at me in the Patreon. You see the banner at the bottom, the Real Rails Fargo on the Patreon. Join the 7-day free trial, which includes my popular tier, the $5 and $10 tier. It's waiting on you fellas. Get over there and get on this game and get some of that excitement on that $5 tier. That game on the $10 tier, but the $5 tier is strictly banned from YouTube type of videos. Fellas, go fuck with me on there. Join me on X, formerly known as Twitter, as at the Real Rails Fargo, FA1, you dig? The Real Wells Fargo FA1. You see everything at the bottom, fellas. I'm gonna add a PayPal up here later or whatnot, but until now, until then, enjoy the show and fuck with me and support the show. That's what we're gonna do. And the description below my about section, you go to my main page, you'll see my number there too. You want consultation video topics of your choice. You want to send me these videos, holler at me there. The number there, but text first. I always text first. I get a few motherfuckers calling and text me. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about this here, fellas. Your masculinity, fellas, is all you had. When I was younger, we used, Scarface coin. It was the movie Scarface, Al Pacino. What he say? All I got is my balls and my word, right? Which means all I got is myself. I'm gambling on me. I'm gambling on myself and my word. Which means if my word ain't shit, then I ain't shit. In so many words. That's all he's saying. So your masculinity, fellas, got to be intact, and it must be intact. That's the organics from God. But at the same time, you got people out here that's, moving the way they move, they live in the way they live, right? We're not here to judge them. We're not here to beat them down and, throw them out the vehicle and shit, fellas. We ain't here to put our foot on their neck because their community is their community. To each his own. Just don't bring that shit my way. That's how I look at it. I'm not knocking you. I'm not judging you. But don't bring it my way. However, that's me. That's how I move. I'm not eager to be running around trying to put my pipe into any motherfucking thing. I definitely pay attention. I mean, I've been in the game so long, fellas. And yeah, you can try that shit if you want to, man. I don't fuck around, man. Hands and feet, bullets. And, hey, I don't fuck around. Send me right back to prison. I will do your ass in. I do you something decent, bro. I don't fuck around. That's real shit. Don't play with me, with this bullshit, if y'all get what I'm talking about. How these people be running around. You got people running around trying to trick young men and trying to trick guys and shit to sleeping with them, and they calling you homophobic and shit. All these crazy ass work, all this crazy shit just simply because you want to be you and you know what I'm saying, you straight. Right? But let's roll this video, fellas, because this need to be talked about right here. Let's go. It says, a man is facing murder, a murder rap, after shooting a trans, you know what I'm talking about, woman who made him feel suspicious during oral sex and confessed to his parents he knew he wasn't God, but he had to do it according to a report. I guess he confessed to his parents, "I'm not God, but I had to take a life." You know, God gives and he take lives, right? We know that, right? So his parents must be, super religion and off into the word. Demarion Kalen Bible. That's a unique name. Bible. I never heard nobody name last name Bible, but hey, this is a big world. 25. Allegedly shot 38-year-old Savannah Ryan Williams from inches away around 5:45 a.m. on November 29th after she serviced him on 4th Avenue South in the Minnesota City. The Minneapolis Star Tribune reported. He allegedly told police he walked past Williams at the bus shelter before the shooting, and and she asked him if he wanted sex. So the pair walked into a nearby courtyard where he later shot her with a 9mm gun. This is my thing, fellas. You go and approach, not me, let me take it. A person approaches you and mentions some sex out of the blue in the streets like this is skeptical. Either it's a streetwalker, prostitution, things of that sort. You got the motherfuckers out here walking around, and ooga booga looking motherfuckers ain't got no problem to jumping into any motherfucking car, going around, the corner, hitting the back alley with a motherfucker, Johnny on the spot type shit, getting behind a vacant house. And y'all know how motherfuckers, you got your weirdo, creep bitches out here like that. They, what I'm saying, for a hit or two or for some money. You know how they go. And the streets never change, they're still there. But then you also got something like this. No sane woman is just going to be sitting around at a bus shelter. You would, suspect that the person is might be, vehicleless, homeless, things of that sort, right? And they just want to have sex and giving you sex, offering up sex like that. Look at this motherfucker, man. And this is, with all due respect to the community, like fucking Aaron Hernandez in the motherfucking face. Get the fuck out of here, man. Man, he rests well. Ain't no way, young man, you couldn't see that this was a man. There's no way in a billion fucking years I'ma believe that you didn't think that this was what's up with your eyes, man? Are you high, drunk? Are you that non-experienced when it comes to sex to where you jump down on anything in a sexual manner because they're offering you sex? And now you possibly facing the rest of your life in prison. When you should have thought about something. You should have thought, well, something's up here. This motherfucker just offering me ass right here in the middle of on the streets like this. It's got to be some rainbow shit, or it's one of these sicko street walking assholes. Or motherfucker fresh out of a psychiatric ward, a psych ward, or something motherfucking weird, right? You would think that. It's one of those three. Otherwise, fellas, it's not going to happen this easy. You just walk past someone, hey, you want to go have sex? That's some Hollywood movie shit. Some porn shit. That's some shit off into the make-believe porn world, and then they go and make it happen and get it off, and they talk about it, and the porn fairy tale script shit before they get off, the little short movie, mini movie shit that be happening in the porn and whatnot. This is not it, fella. This is reality. No one is going to approach you like that, fellas, unless something is going on. It's something shaky about it. Diseases, something shaky about the situation. But in this case, we see what it is. He was alluded into having sexual acts with a trans man. And this right here, this is crazy. Now you possibly can, waste the rest of your life in prison behind a motherfucker like this, man. When you should have took time out and paid attention to the whole situation and start thinking before you do. You're moving too fast, little dog. You know, and you know, you may be thugged out, tattoos, you know, all that shit, man. But that don't mean that you're sexually active and you got shit going with these women, because it definitely don't display that. I mean, it's showing me something else totally different. You know, you worrying about what people might think about you. You know, all type of shit's going through your mind. So you actually, you know what I'm saying, took somebody's life. Start paying attention to what y'all doing out here. Start paying attention to people, certain situations and scenarios or whatnot. Be very observant and less talkative, fellas, and you'll make it through life smooth. Because it's always some motherfucker out here, fellas, that will trick your ass off these streets for the rest of your life, or trick you off into the graveyard. Now look at this situation. Bible told cops he felt suspicious during a sex act, and he continued to feel that way after he was done. So he shot him, a dude, I'll say him, you know, dead, and walked away. The outlet said, wow, wow, this could have been prevented. This could have been definitely avoided if he would just pay attention and wipe his goddamn eyes. This cocky motherfucker, you can't tell? Bitch, press the whole gym. Fuck out of here, man. Let's go. Let's get to this next video, man. Now, this next video is about, you know, and shouts out to P.O. Tick. Let me look at me. Shouts out to let me see, P.O. TikTok, something. But shouts out to the guy with this video. Let me see. Shouts out to this guy with this. I gotta share this video. But shouts out to this guy here. He's talking about some situation. Let me see something, fella. He's talking about a situation with let me blow it up so you guys can get it here. Cool. He's talking about a situation with some chick named Ruby Rose or whatnot, and how she had a OnlyFans, some OnlyFans member or whatnot, paid over 60,000 motherfucking. But his title said Ruby Rose needs to be arrested if this man loses his life. What the fuck? It's crazy, man. But shouts out to him though, man. You know what I'm saying? But what he's saying is Ruby Rose supposed to be got this man that paid over $60,000 to this chick, got his name tattooed, face tattooed, and sucking shit, man. But let's roll the clip and let's get to it.
This man will lose his life at the hands of Ruby Rose if we don't put a stop to this. This is the most serious topic I've ever broached on this channel. This entire situation dates back to July of 2020, when Ruby Rose was starting OF.
Recently, Ruby added her name to the growing list of people who are using OnlyFans to make a little side money. Just days after launching her page, she revealed that she had already banked over $22,000. Calm 22K.
Damn. Calm 22K on my OnlyFans day, on my first day of OnlyFans. If you can be sexy and want to start making cash, text. What? Are you serious, man?
Hey, on my first day of OnlyFans, she wrote on Instagram, if you can be sexy and want to start making money, text for my referral link to get started. Hit me on OF for a promo. Ladies, let's get this bag.
Ruby Rose.
Hold up. You got a motherfucker like me giving you motherfuckers this game, lacing you up. And you hit the cash app, motherfuckers. Hit the super chat. Hit me, donate, show some love to the shit, man, so we can keep this going. We keep this channel going. Y'all can't do that, but y'all going to drop 22 something bands on a bitch. This is show what? Some shit you can see on free on porn, on XNXX, Pornhub, and all that shit, huh? And y'all can't invest in your own motherfucking self. You can't invest in your own mouthpiece and this wisdom and knowledge here. Man, you dudes are suckers like a motherfucker, man. Let's go.
Made $22,000 her first day, but by the following
$22,000 her first day, and that nigga can't get 50 cents on it. You niggas is tricks, man.
one day, after posting how much she made her first day, Ruby Rose will have a pending balance of over $100,000, meaning she made over $80,000 her second day on OF. It's been 3 years since Ruby Rose.
Bitch made over 80 bands on her second day on OF, on OnlyFans. You, hey, what the fuck? I said, she sit nice. She sit nice like a motherfucker, fellas, off you simps. Y'all catering to this bitch for what? For a look? For her to what? Notice that you sent her something so she can at least notice you? Suckers, bro.
Started an OnlyFans account, and she still makes over $300,000 a year.
Damn.
Mainly due to guys like Brandon. Not even guys like him. Literally due to Brandon. You see, Brandon would meet Ruby Rose in Miami, and he would introduce himself as her highest paying OnlyFans subscriber. Now, Brandon would prove that he wasn't capping or lying because he would show Ruby Rose receipts. This dude has only been subscribed to Ruby Rose for 1 month, and he already gave her $62,000 in tips.
Damn! 1 month and he gave up. See, Smoker breaking off into that 401k, ain't he? Investments is he's tricking like big time, bro. And she don't even know him. She wouldn't even let him smell it. He's paying that much at least. And, baby, I can't get a meet and greet. He ain't getting nothing. Sucker.
This is nasty work. This is super, super nasty work. I don't care. It wouldn't make a difference if Ruby Rose was opening up and showing her Libya and receiving unholy back shots on OnlyFans. It wouldn't matter, right? $60,000 in a month is still outrageous.
Nigga, outrageous. I don't give a fuck if that bitch is showing the bottomless of that pit. Shouts out to Ramil and shit. Bottomless pit, bitch. Hey, I don't give a fuck if the bitch showing. So that bitch showing up in her motherfucking nigga shit. Bitch need a whole hysterectomy. I don't give a fuck. 60 bands. Man, that's a couple. Man, I could take 60 bands, fellas, and literally go get about 2 properties and put them together and turn around, slang them motherfuckers the next year, probably for about 160, 180 a piece, if not more. Depends on how the property value is shifting and things of that sort. And you gonna take this and give to a bitch who don't even fucking know, who act like, ain't gonna act sedity to you, man. Ain't gonna act sedity towards you. Like you ain't shit. And not gonna respect your dollar at all. They don't respect tricks. And when the fuck are you fellas gonna learn that?
But it's even more outrageous that she's only showing pictures that she would post on Instagram. She's not even uncovering herself.
Hell no. Oh, shit. You tell me you paying for some shit you get for free? On IG, just regular outfits and shit? You a sucker, bro. Whoever this dude is or whoever followed this chick fucking with this shit, y'all some true suckers, man. Off with your motherfucking his head.
But we wouldn't understand how truly of a nasty work this was until people started to discover exactly who Brandon is. And that led us to an MTV True Life episode.
It's one of my favorite things to do, smoke cigars while I watch porno. Makes keep it luxurious.
Oh, hell no. Hold on, we gotta get past
Let's
this little skip thing. Hold on. Let me get that's his shit.
I'd say a lot. Now make me.
At the end,
This nigga watch porn, smoke blunts, Black and Miles, whatever the fuck he's smoking, and whacking to porn. Yeah, we know who you are, bro. Yeah, like he said, we know who you are. This is you. This is the type of guy you are. And by you being this type of guy, fellas, by him being this type of guy, of course you can expect him to take his life savings and do some shit like this. Probably hitting licks out here just to make sure this bitch is paid. Ain't no telling. True sucker. But you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the video.
age of 26 years old, Brandon would appear on an MTV True Life episode for having a corn addiction that was absolutely destroying his life. He was 26 years old with no real friends at the time, and he didn't have a job because he couldn't keep a job schedule due to his obsession with staying home and watching porn and beating you know what. He was still living at home with his mama because he couldn't afford to move out.
True incel. Can't keep a job, so where's his money coming from? Is he inheriting? You know, mom's the past, grandfather, he probably got him a $500,000. He's horrible, bro.
His life was crashing down due to his porn addiction. But somehow, some way, a couple years later, Brandon was able to make a lot of money in crypto, but his sickness was still there.
And crypto, he hit big in crypto. Okay, you get into the bag, you switched up your whole hustling situation from sitting on your ass out here actually banking and bringing in some money, and you moving towards crypto, but still you ain't lost the trick mentality. So the trick mentality, you feed into that trickism. And when you feed into that shit and the more money you get, guess what? Guess what you're going to do? You're going to be an even bigger trick. You're going to be a colossal trick. This is what you see in here, fellas. A man with a porn addiction, had a small minor porn addiction, probably when he was a little younger, and grew off into this shit instead of changing himself. He grew off into it for the worse. And this could be life-ending, life-threatening just as well, to where it's never coming back. You could be financially ruined, find yourself on the streets with a fucking sign, we'll work for food, we'll do anything for food. Hell, we'll knock pipes, nigga, for food, whatever you do. Creepy motherfucker. Just to make ends meet because you lost out on everything due to a fucking addiction. Sad, bro.
We found out how truly sick Brandon was when no other than Ruby Rose exposed some text conversations between the two. She saved his name as Brandon Weird OF fan.
Oh, nigga paid all that money, and this is his name on here. Brandon Weird only. Hey, that's you sick. Hey, that's you simps out here. You know, fucking be giving these bitches money, paying their rent, their bills, and all this other shit. You know, life insurance and shit, doing all this shit, and then guess what? You go looking at this bitch motherfucking phone, it be like sucker ass Brian, you know, lame ass Derek, you know, trick ass Timothy, shit like that, crybaby ass Sam, and all that. You be like, what the fuck? She exposed this shit. Fucking, and then I told you he gave up $60-some thousand. This motherfucking name should be Your Highness. Would you think, right? No, because they don't respect motherfuckers who tricking. Let me see what you doing tonight. He said, "What you doing tonight? Why aren't you answering me?" Oh, I thought we had a genuine connection. Hold on, this is all him, and she left him on. Yeah, see, creepy. Ruby, why aren't you answering me? I have invested so much money into our relationship. I am in love with you. Why won't you love me? What the fuck is said at the bottom? I would do anything for you. I will fly anywhere to be with you. All that I can ever think of is you. There's not a single person. Oh, you a sucker, man. Off with his head.
Listen, if I gave a girl $60,000, man, and she saved my name in her phone as Weird OF fan, that's an issue, right? Now, he sent her a few messages like, what you doing tonight? No reply. Why aren't you answering me? I thought we had a genuine connection. Ruby, why aren't you answering me? I have invested so much money into our relationship. I am in love with you. Why won't you love me?
Damn, she ain't responded not one bit. This man, I want to marry. This man has sent her, I adore you, Ruby. Oh my God. This is totally embarrassing, man. If I was his parents, I would, if I was his pops, his moms, and brothers, and I wouldn't even claim this motherfucker. I wouldn't even claim this motherfucker, man. He's orphanage, man. I wouldn't even claim this piece. I wouldn't even claim. If I was his friend, I don't even know you no more, dog. Might pick a fight with him, nigga, just to end the friendship. Get your ass away from here, homie.
Do anything for you. I will fly anywhere to be with you. All that I can ever think of is you. There is not a single other person in the world as perfect as you are. Damn. You could be my queen and I'd be your king. I would give you anything you could ever wish for. We can even have a one-sided open-end relationship where you can do whatever you want as long as I know that at the end of the day, you come home to me and are only with me.
This dude is, oh, he's compromising. What man does this, and you compromising in her favor. You could go out and take all the pipes. You could do what the fuck you want to do. You could do anything. Anal status. You can swallow it, baby. Do it all. I don't care as long as I see you at home with me at night. I just want to know that you're in bed with me. What? Motherfucker accepted anything just to be by this bitch. So who is this bitch? I never even heard of her, bro. I mean, it's a bitch to me. I don't get it.
I promise I will treat you better than anyone, Ruby. I love you with all my heart. I have never felt this way about anyone. I want to marry you. I want to have a family with you. I want to
Face
only be
tattooed
with
on this
you.
bitch.
I would quit everything and give up everything just for you. I would do anything for you to love me. I will give you everything I have just for the chance that you never leave me. I want you to be with me forever. In my eyes, I've never seen or known something that I am so sure will be perfect. I can imagine waking up every day and looking over at you asleep on the bed, looking perfect while you sleep, and I run my hands through your hair, or me getting you the largest diamond ring that I can find so that it is one on the hand of a true queen. I will buy you whatever car, boat, or jet you want. I would never love someone as much as I love you, Ruby. I love you more than Bitcoin. I love you. I will give
This bitch phone pinging back to back. All these text messages. She got a motherfucking a foot in her goddamn mouth. You dig? she got motherfucking stretching her whole motherfucking throat out. Not literally a foot, but y'all get what I'm saying, fellas. Oh man, this shit got me laughing like a motherfucker, man. Her phone pinging like a motherfucker dude talking about, man, tell that sucker, man, to stop, man. Turn that shit down. That motherfucking sucker keep on hitting and texting like this, man. What the fuck? Oh man, this is embarrassing. This is unbelievable, fellas. This is unbelievable. Wow. You got motherfuckers out here spitting this game to y'all, man. You know, trying to help man, try to help you guys see the light, man. And you rather pay this bitch? Somebody's gonna keep you in the dark?
give up everything to have you to only be mine. Please don't ignore me, Ruby. I am sending you more money right now. You are making me cry right now by not.
This motherfucker sending her money and she ain't even answering, and he's crying, sending her more money, thinking that if I pay her, she's gonna answer because this is what she wants. This get her attention is the money. She don't like me, it's the money. So let me go ahead and let my money be my face card. Then she might answer. She just might answer. If not, then I just keep sending more money. The more I send, the more she get closer to me. The more she get closer to answering. Fucking lame, man. This is a sad excuse of a fucking man, bro.
Not answering me. I am bawling at the thought, thinking that you won't be with me forever and that you don't love me anymore. I don't know if there is a point anymore to anything. All I can ever think of or dream of is you. You are on my mind all day, every day, thinking of how you smelled in the hotel lobby when I first saw you, thinking of your perfect voice, thinking of your perfect smile when you first laughed awkwardly as I told you that I was your number one fan. Everything about you makes me get butterflies in my stomach.
Motherfucker like Adam 22 with no hair. The fuck?
Please tell me you are just very busy and not seeing my text right now, princess. Please, I cherished every second I was with you. I adore you. You are the reason I wake up every morning. I have no purpose without you. You are my rock. Ruby, Ruby, stop ignoring me. Why are you ignoring me after all of the money that I have given you to show you that I am only loyal to you? Yeah, this is sickening, bro. And how much I love and appreciate and adore you. How dare you not answer me? I see you actively posting on your Instagram story, and you have not answered me once. You are making me very mad. I have treated you like a princess, and you won't even take the time to respond to me. I would not tolerate this. I am sorry for getting mad at you. I did not mean to. I shouldn't have, but the love I have for you causes me to get very emotional. He even showed receipts that he spent $30,000 more on Ruby since they met 2 days ago. This is sickening. And the messages go on and on and on.
Crypto while looking for my queen. Crypto whale looking for a queen. What the fuck? Man, you a sucker. He trying to let his money speak for him. Bitch, this bitch don't give a fuck about your goddamn money. You been sending money. You keep sending money. The bitch still ain't answering for you. She answering when she feel like it. And that's just to keep your ass buttered up so you can stay in position and keep sending money when she wants you to. When she feel like it's a chance that you may bounce out because she not showing you no kind of attention, it's a chance you might run off because she's not giving you, just a little bit of, that minute, what I'm saying, attention factor. She'll come wall her ass back in and shit. Hey, no. Hey, I just been busy. You know I still love you, don't you? Oh, Ruby answered. Oh my fuck. Oh my God. He changed. His whole mind was a leader, bitch. God directing him away from this bitch. He'd have turned around and said, fuck God, man. I'm running off. This is what I'm doing. Like, oh shit, let me punish this motherfucker with more karma. Let me stick his ass over here and keep giving up all his money till he go broke. Fucking sucker. What a simp. What a waste of fucking life. Let's keep it real.
He even promised to give her 10 Bitcoin for a total of $40,000 if she would respond back to him. Poor guy. There's a couple of things he says in that long paragraph that we will address very shortly. But it gets worse. The messages weren't as bad as was to come. You see, Brandon would then go out and get a permanent tattoo of Ruby Rose on his leg. Now, he would send this to her as if this was a trophy, as if this is something he's doing to show his dedication and love to their relationship, as he will call it, even though he only met her once in person. It's pretty evident at this point, Brandon is sick, he's mentally ill, he has a corn addiction, and he's on the path of self-destruction. And Ruby Rose is going to take him on that path to self-destruction. Brandon is a victim to OF and Ruby Rose.
He's going to take himself on that path to self-destruction. Ain't got shit to do with Ruby Rose. That's him. That's what he want to do. Look at him. Look at this creep. This is what he want to do. Ruby Rose ain't got the yammer to his head talking about, motherfucking send me that money. Or your brains is all over this goddamn computer. She ain't doing that. She nowhere to be found. She off living her best motherfucking life off his dime. He did this to himself. So if he do lose his motherfucking life, they should go ahead and throw the handcuffs on his ass and arrest him for being a stupid motherfucker. Real game. And it should be punished once he get into the afterlife by God for being a fucking idiot. Matter of fact, God should send a lady of death on his bitch ass and finish breaking him.
This romance scam. And here's what I mean. Ruby Rose is a high-earning OF creator who is signed to an OF agency. And one of the perks of an OF agency is fan interactions. The OF agency...
Hold up. Fan interaction. Hold up. So you telling me this dude been talking to and DMing and giving his money to a bot? To a robot or whatever you call these things? Hold on, let me play this shit. Let's go.
He will take over the OF creators' DMs, and their job will be building connections with fans, and they will handle DM to foster engagement and maximize tips and increase the average payment per fan through Flirt Flow. In the case of Ruby Rose, it was the OF agency who was DMing Brandon and weaseling $60,000 to $90,000 out of Brandon. And here's how they did it. You see, they have a sophisticated AI bot.
A bot? What
Did you work in the nuclear weapons or uranium industries?
Oh, this is some dirty ass shit, man.
Called Flirt Flow. Now, the AI bot doesn't just send messages, according to them, no. It creates an authentic connection, meaning the bot is programmed to have an expertise in relationship building.
What the
so the bot...
Hold up. Flirt Flow. Our AI bot doesn't just send messages. It creates authentic connections. It captures the essence of years of relationship building expertise, ensuring every interaction is genuine and meaningful. Oh, hell no. Nah. This dude,
I pretty much have the psychology or the knowledge of like a 35-year-old psychology doctorate. And this bot is able to evoke emotion out of these vulnerable men. The bot is able to convince these men that you care about them. It's convinced these men that they're in a relationship with you. It convinced these men that y'all are working towards something much greater than just the OnlyFans DMs. The bot is essentially a bot that's programmed to manipulate vulnerable men out of their money through a romance scam because these men think they're in a full-blown relationship with these OF creators, which is why
that's why game is needed, fellas. That's why loving yourself is needed. That's why knowing who the fuck you are and respecting your value is needed. That's why embracing the essence of you actually being alone, bitches actually rejecting you. You know what I'm saying? Things of that sort is needed so you can get that toughening up. Because if you don't get that toughening up, so where you can directly get at chicks and where and the chicks that is rejecting, it become nothing. It become like shit on your shoe to where it's nothing to where you okay, bitch, shit, you reject, cool, bye, and you walk elsewhere, you go elsewhere, you got other chicks getting on you to where you start to move along with life. And if you don't get that toughening up, you'll find yourself like this. It's inevitable for you to find yourself like this, fellas. Especially in today's time. Motherfuckers are out here, the AI, and they are out here scamming and scheming you out of your dollars. Got you suckers thinking that you're really in love. When ain't shit going on for you. Ain't shit going on, man, but you actually getting raped out of your pockets. Wow. Get over here, man, and holler at me, man. Y'all need to get over here and holler at me. Stop spending this money with this bitch and come over here and get this game for real. Cost a fraction of that shit that you putting up, right? These motherfuckers are suckers.
Messages to Ruby Rose, Brandon is telling her, I invested a lot of money into this relationship. I thought we had a genuine connection. You don't love me anymore? That's because the AI bot convinced Brandon that Ruby Rose was in love with him. It's a romance scam, but it's just legal. But it's wrong. And it's crazy how creators like myself are looked at as crazy when we bring up how unethical this is, how unethical it is to use AI bots to manipulate and coerce vulnerable, mentally ill men like Brandon who are addicts into giving away exorbitant amount of money to these OF creators. But somehow we're all...
Man, Brandon been sitting around, whacking himself to porn, nigga, for years and years and years. He's caught up in his addiction. He's done it to himself. He's been doing this shit for so long to where he can be manipulated because he is a vulnerable guy. And he's vulnerable because he's vulnerable. He's did it to himself. And a lot of you guys do this shit. That's why I always tell you, fellas, if you gonna whack, if you gonna play with yourself, do all that shit, fellas, know what you're doing. Don't do this shit and get content with what you're doing to where you can't get out here and get on these women, because eventually you're going to be scared to get on these women. And guess where it leads you? It leads you to, living like Brandon. Hiding behind computer screens and shit and buying these hoes, and you buying bots the whole time. You spending money on a fabricated ass false love, fraudulent ass connection. Oh, nah. And this is what it leads to, fellas. Now y'all see why it's very important to learn how to step to these women.
For protecting addicts until it comes to incels and vulnerable men who have addictions to corn. You see, the cigarette company got nerfed. Like, the cigarette companies got restrictions and laws and regulations in terms of advertising, in terms of fruity flavors, because the government realized that people were addicts, and it was unfair to have the predatory cigarette companies essentially do whatever they got to do to get more people hooked on their product.
Right.
Why aren't there any rules and regulations for men like Brandon on OF? Why is it okay that these people can use these AI bots to manipulate men and coerce them, even though it's clear they have mental illnesses? Like, do you know how destructive this is? Do you know how destructive it is to take a corn addict, put him on OF, and then...
Thanks to liberation. Some liberation shit right here. This is why it's like this. This is why it's like this. Bitches are in control.
Program a bot who is programmed with only one purpose. They are programmed to manipulate those men to the nth degree to extract and coerce more money out of them. If Brandon loses his life, if Brandon self-destruct, his death is on Ruby Rose's hand. And I strongly 100% believe that Ruby Rose should be locked up.
Nah. See, come on now. We ain't gonna. Now we're gonna end it right here, fellas. You know what I'm saying? No, it's on that bot. That bot. It's that bot. Ain't no motherfucking Ruby Rose, fellas. It's no Ruby Rose. It's that bot. That's what it is. You know, let's just keep that shit all the way what it is, and let's call it for what it is, fellas. You know, and if it's Ruby Rose along with the bot, then I guess it's Ruby Rose along with the bot. But guess what? That's all a part of feminism. It's all a part of liberation. It's all a part of motherfuckers taking advantage of the weak. You know, weak men, weak males. Because this shit ain't happening to men. Trust me. I wouldn't dare in a million years go through no shit like this. And, you know, when you're scared to get on women, this is what you get. And it is what it is. Get over here, fellas, and fuck with me. You know, join me on the get at me in the Gmail, fellas. Get at me in X, formerly known as Twitter. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, fellas, and fuck with me, man. Hit me on the Cash App, hit me on the super chats, the member buttons, and everything else. Holla.